Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. Today we'll be doing yet another speed test comparison. This time around two devices around the 40,000 rupees price segment. We have the newly launched Xiaomi 14 Civi with the Snapdragon 8s Gen 3 chip, and we have the OnePlus 12R, one of the really popular devices in this segment with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. So these are two powerful devices. So technically speaking, or as per the benchmarks, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a bit more powerful than the Snapdragon 8s Gen 3. So that difference definitely is there, but more or less similar. But let's go to the about phone first. So you can see here Xiaomi 14 Civi Hyper OS, and it has the May patch, and here also Oxygen OS 14. This is also running on the May patch, and we have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 mobile platform, and here you can see a Snapdragon 8s Gen 3 mobile platform, and this is again 3 GHz, and we have Android 14 on both the devices. This is 12GB RAM, this is 16GB RAM, so that difference is there, but that don't have much of an impact here. Both are really good, and let's see which of these is performing better in terms of memory management, opening of apps, the network speed, AnTuTu score, and the Geekbench test. So before going into the test, let's clear off all the background apps. So there you go. Let's see the network connection. So both the devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network as well. So let's start the test. So we're just clearing off all the background apps. And let's start with Asphalt 9. So let's see which opens the game faster, whether it's the 12R or the Xiaomi 14 Civi. So you can see here OnePlus takes the lead. Slight difference, a second or two difference is there. Next is BGMI. Let's see which opens BGMI faster. By the way, we are running in the performance mode on both the devices. So very similar result here. In fact, OnePlus 12R was a tad faster by a very small margin. Play Store, again OnePlus was slightly faster here. Chrome browser, Xiaomi was a tad faster. Facebook, again OnePlus was faster. Almost same time on Twitter. Instagram, again probably almost same time. Spotify, OnePlus was slightly faster. Amazon, so we'll just skip that. Flipkart, again OnePlus was slightly faster, not by a huge margin. File manager, here OnePlus is way faster. Settings, again OnePlus is slightly faster. YouTube, Xiaomi is faster. Gmail, again Xiaomi is faster. Camera, OnePlus is faster. And finally Maps, probably almost same time in terms of loading the entire maps. So that was the network, that was the speed test of these two devices, and you can see here OnePlus did have an advantage with a slightly faster chip, but not by a huge margin. There is a fraction of a second difference in terms of opening of apps, so not much of a difference. Now next, let's see the memory management. So let's see if both the devices are able to retain the apps in the memory. That's more important. So as of now, all the apps are in the memory. Spotify, Instagram, now Twitter, Facebook, Chrome browser, Play Store, BGMI. Now BGMI has been reloaded on the Xiaomi 14 Civi, while it is still there on the OnePlus 12R. Now next, we'll just skip this. Let's go to the next game, Asphalt 9. So Asphalt 9 once again has been reloaded. So both the games are reloaded on the Xiaomi 14 Civi, while it has been retained on the OnePlus 12R. Now additionally, OnePlus 12R has 16 gigs of RAM. That shouldn't impact actually. Xiaomi should have retained the apps in the memory with the 12GB RAM. So that's the memory management. Next, let's see the network speed of these two devices. So we're connecting both the devices to the same network. So we're just connecting both the devices to the same server. So download and upload speed seems very similar, nothing much to differentiate here. Let's go to the synthetic benchmark scores. Here obviously the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a bit more powerful. So you can see here 14 lakh 28,000, 14 lakh 79,000. So here are the memory score and the GPU and the CPU scores here. So you can see here the result. And let's go to the storage test. Now there is one difference here. Now this is a UFS 4.0 while the OnePlus 12R is UFS 3.1. That's one of the major differences between these two devices. So here the read-write speed would be much faster because it's you can see here almost 1,71,000 compared to 74,000. That's one of the major differences. So the read-write speed and the random access speed is better, or in fact way better on the Xiaomi 14 Civi. And finally the Geekbench test. This is again very similar results we have got. 1952, 1911. In fact, the single core was slightly higher on the Xiaomi 14 Civi, while the multi-core score is slightly higher on the OnePlus 12R. So not much of a difference here. So that was the speed test of these two devices. So both the devices are really good in terms of performance. Memory management, OnePlus 12R was slightly better because it kept the games in the memory while Xiaomi reloaded the games. But overall, we would say quite good in terms of experience. And additionally, the Xiaomi 14 Civi has a UFS 4.0, and this is Leica branded device, while this has a better battery life and better capacity battery and also better faster charging. So again, both the devices have good and not so good aspects. So both the devices are really good in terms of performance. So which one would you pick in terms of performance? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Normal signing off with the speedtest comparison of the OnePlus 12R with the Xiaomi 14 Civi. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.